I got to the stage where I really wanted to commit suicide. I couldn't handle these thoughts and problems. And this almost like transported me to a different world. I felt almost like an alien that had been dropped off on this planet. I experienced an acute heart attack in 2003, and I was suffering very high levels of anxiety, and I was also incredibly depressed. And because I became such a difficult guy to live with, the wife eventually left me and took the children with her. It was throughout that period of me suffering mentally that I became completely lost. So I went along and saw a counsellor, and it was throughout that process of being a client, if you like, that I thought to myself, you know, maybe I could do this job. And then on reflection, I suppose I realised that I was a people person. What better job really than focusing on people's problems. I think as a counsellor, you have to be very aware of your own self-caring process, if you like. I was realising that the mind doesn't have to control your life. You can learn how to be at peace with the mind. You can actually watch your thoughts as an observer rather than being ruled by them. So obviously I've got a life, you know, and when I've worked with an emotional client, I take my little dog for a walk and so on, and I have a shakedown and a walk around the park, and I tune into my dog and me, if you like. I'm not troubled by my mind anymore like I used to be. Now I'm able to interrupt the flow of thoughts as they come in. I can stop them as they arrive. So, if you like, it becomes a little bit less busy. So, a little bit like thoughts arrive in a railway station, this being the railway station, if you like, this thing called the brain. I notice when a train of thought arrives in this railway station, and I'm able to choose whether I climb on board or not. How am I doing? Well, mentally, I'm a hell of a lot stronger than I used to be. So you could say over the last decade, I've learned how to become the master of my thoughts rather than being the servant of them.